In today's news, U.S. denies allegations that the consulate in Chiang Mai is supplying weapons to rebel groups in neighbouring countries. 5 to 10% of the Thai population refuse to wear face masks because they're uncomfortable. And a taxi driver who robbed a drunk foreigner has been arrested. All that and more coming up in today's program.
Could you please take a moment to click the like and subscribe button? It helps us way more than you know.
In today's report, the U.S. denies allegations that a new American consulate in Chiang Mai is supplying weapons to rebel groups in neighboring countries. A local Thai group wrote an open letter requesting U.S. President Joe Biden to rethink the purpose of the consulate, which is scheduled to be completed by the end of 2023. The allegations were made in an open letter by a representative of the Peoples of Thailand group. Spokesperson for the U.S. Embassy in Bangkok, Nicole Fox, said that the allegations are without merit. She said the construction of the consulate is part of the U.S.'s effort to upgrade diplomatic facilities in various locations worldwide. The letter also requested the U.S. to lift its arms embargo on Myanmar, citing Thailand's neutral political state on the current unrest in the country. The purpose of the facility is to allow Thailand and the U.S. to coordinate better on future bilateral programs, according to the spokesperson. In February, the U.S. and Thailand conducted their annual Cobra Gold military exercise. The event was necessary to prepare both nations for future emergencies, according to the Thai military. Last month, U.S. Chargé d'Affaires in Thailand, Michael Heath, denied allegations that the new consulate building will be used as a U.S. center for monitoring military operations in southern China, or to be used as a missile base. The consulate's high construction cost of $280 million sparked the rumors, but the high price tag is in line with the budget allocated by the U.S. government, according to Heath. Former media tycoon Sonthi Limthongkul, a famous yellow shirt, says he expects the consulate will become a U.S. spy center in Southeast Asia. He says that Chiang Mai is an ideal location to spy on Chinese military communications in Sichuan province, especially in its capital, Chengdu, which is home to several military installations and the Shunglai Air Base. The U.S. has denied all the allegations, arguing that the consulate has several roles and responsibilities, such as cooperating with Thai security agencies in joint efforts to battle human, wildlife, and drug trafficking. Thailand's Department of Health says a survey on face masks conducted during Songkran revealed that more than 90% of the population in Thailand wears face masks in public spaces. However, another 5 to 10% refuse to wear face masks, saying they are quote-unquote uncomfortable. Deputy Director General of the Department of Health reported that 5 to 10% of the Thai population didn't wear face masks in public. The authority explained that some of the respondents who were ignoring wearing face masks in public said they were, quote, weren't worried about the risk of being infected, end quote, and felt uncomfortable wearing them, especially during the hot season. Other respondents noted that they and their family had already been infected before and had nothing to worry about. He said it was a misunderstanding because everyone remained at risk of being infected with different variants of COVID-19. He insisted that people should wear face masks when gathering in groups, whether they had already gotten infected with COVID or not. He also urged people to keep washing their hands and practice social distancing. Wearing face masks in public is still a requirement under Thailand's emergency decree. The emergency decree is in place at least until the end of May. Different provincial public relations departments also encourage residents to keep wearing face masks when going out. The government has launched the Thailand Prevention Project, which spreads COVID-19 information and suggests to Thai people via videos. One video shared on Phuket Province's official Facebook page suggests that people should keep their masks on even before reaching home. The footage also recommends that family members wear masks at home if there are more than 2 members in the family. Following the report of a drunken foreigner who got robbed by a taxi driver while sleeping on the sidewalk in Bangkok, police have already arrested the suspect. The taxi driver said he meant to just wake up the foreigner, but the man's assets enticed him. Last Sunday, a local Thai News Facebook page reported that a taxi driver had robbed a drunken foreigner who was sleeping in front of a convenience store. His gold necklace, cash, passport, and other important documents were all stolen. CCTV footage showed a taxi driver parked his car beside the foreigner before he stole his assets and fled, leaving him lying on the floor. The foreign victim was later reported to be a 32-year-old Frenchman who works at an IT company in Bangkok. He filed a complaint to the police saying he lost assets worth about 54,200 baht in front of a Lawson's convenience store on Sukhumvit Soi 22. On Thursday, officers from Thong Lo Police Station investigated the crime, and they were able to track down and arrest the 49-year-old taxi driver in front of a hotel in Bangkok. The police seized the wallet and mobile phone as evidence from a shop where the suspect had sold it. The suspect told police that he meant to wake the foreign man up and aimed to offer him his taxi service. He said the assets were too enticing, so he decided to steal them instead. The taxi driver was charged for committing a nighttime robbery by using a vehicle to assist his escape. The police also revealed the driver had a criminal history, saying he had previously been charged in drug cases in 2012 and 2015.
Choose your trip to your favorite island with 5-Star Marine. Go to 5starmarinephuket.com.
There are almost 300 Thai women who have been allegedly forced into prostitution at a casino near the Thai-Myanmar border in Tak province. The story has emerged from a 25-year-old escaped victim who wished to remain anonymous. A social media influencer did a live stream earlier this year, inviting ladies to apply for public relations and entertainment roles for businesses near Thailand's border. The influencer said that the jobs had nothing to do with sex. The woman and around 300 others accepted the jobs, but once arrived at the casino in Mayawadi, the tables turned and she was told she must pay 25,000 baht unless she wants to become a sex worker. The woman was able to escape and was searching for help in early April. She was found around 400 meters from the Mui River, which divides Myanmar and Thailand. She and another Thai woman managed to flee from the casino late at night while Burmese soldiers were changing posts. Before Burmese soldiers were able to catch the escapees, the victims rushed to the Thai border, yelling to be rescued by Thai soldiers. The Thai troops told them to swim across the river and were then able to rescue them. The Burmese border town of Tai Chi Lek, just over the Thai border from Chiang Mai province, is another border area where illegal casinos and upscale brothels have been allowed to proliferate, mostly serving Burmese military personnel. Chonburi residents believe a woman is possessed after she jumped out of her car near a gas station in Mueang district and started to act strangely. The 31-year-old reportedly started acting with a number of bizarre behaviors, according to police from Chonburi Police Station. These behaviors include rubbing her body with a Chinese talisman and chanting to a passerby to summon a monk for her. The manager of the gas station said locals in the area have superstitions about the nearby cemetery and were alarmed by the woman's behavior, thinking she had been possessed. The manager called the woman's mother to tell her about her daughter's behavior and was told that the woman just broke up with her boyfriend and had a mental breakdown and anxiety problem. The woman's mother, as well as police, dismissed claims the woman was possessed by ghosts, and the police took the woman to Chonburi Police Station to wait for relatives to pick her up. It is still unclear if she would be taken for a mental health or medical evaluation. Police said that they found a battery, an amulet string, and another Chinese talisman in the woman's trunk. Some Thais believe that strange behavior is due to people being possessed by ghosts or spirits. That's all for today's report from Thailand News Today. We'll be back on Monday, but until then, you're all up to date on the Thaiger. Have a beautiful weekend ahead. สวัสดีค่ะ